We in the building. Let me know how y'all feeling. What's good? What's good? My guy in the building. Send a request. You sent a request? Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. You sent a request? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Or do I gotta request you? All right, I got the request. I got the request. We in the building.
What's up? I'm good.
Yo,
I'm good, bro. How you feeling?
What's good, man? How you living? Good. I'm blessed, man. You know, just chilling in the bed, ready to get this game on options. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man. Anyone tapping in? Just a quick intro. My name is Michael Benjamin, CEO of Consumer Ammunition Tactics, or CAT, where we leverage your credit, no debit. So basically, we had a podcast interview. It's my podcast is called the CAT Podcast, and we talked about trading options. Those of y'all that know Terry, you know he does VA services as well, but we want to focus on the trading option side today. You know what I'm saying? We want to focus on its purpose. You feel me? So, can you give a quick intro for anybody that might be seeing this? Because it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on different areas. So, who knows who's going to see it?
I'm a stock mentor. I trade options. And I teach people how to print their own money in the stock market.
Okay, cool. So let's get straight to it, man. We talked about it in the interview, but how did you actually get into trading options? Because I think it's a dope story. So if you can do a brief.
I was in the I was making a lot of extra money. In my opinion, at that time, it was a lot of extra money, right? So I'm like, man, I need to put my money into something, right? I came across the stock market. So I was doing long-term investments, right? I was doing long-term investments like 6 months. So I was in Fort Lauderdale. I was at the beach. And when I was at Fort Lauderdale and I was at the beach, and I had made $7,000 in long-term investment. Actually, let me take it back. So I put my money in Bitcoin when it was $35, right? It was crypto. And then next week it was at 12.5.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm missing. It's at 12,500. This is a week. I said, nah, I got to start putting my money up in investments. So when I was doing long-term investments for a minute. What's up, hey? I was doing long-term investments for a minute, and I went to the beach, and I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I was at the beach, and I had made like $7,000 on the beach. And I was like, oh, this is lit. I told somebody, and they was like, yo, that's lit, but that 7,000 could have been 700K. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, if you would have called an option, I'm like, what is the option? Ever since then, I figured out what option was. I said, oh, this is my type of game right now. So I became an option trader.
Yeah. So what you did, just regularly trading stocks, it could have been multiplied.
You get way more to down payment for shares, right? I'm gonna buy the whole thing. I'm just middle, right? So, when we break down options, so this is what options. That's
I want you. That was my next question. Read my mind,
right? It's a middleman procedure. So a contract has 100 shares in it, right? So I'm getting this 100 shares for this discounted price. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I say, hey, I want this contract. Say this contract is $1,000, right? So I got this contract. It's $1K. The next thing that I'm going to do is be like, all right, I'm going to purchase these shares at this expiration day. So I say I'm going to get these shares on Friday. Say they go up in worth. You can make money going down in the stock market too, but let's say that contract becomes worth way more. All I'm simply doing, instead of me exercising, taking those shares, I'm just selling the contract back. So now the contract's no longer worth $1,000. It's now worth $2,000. I'm simply saying, hey, back to the market. Hey, I want my $2,000. So that I'm just middlemaning. I put down the down payment. I make the right call, whether it's going up or down, and I make my money off of that.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the stocks you actually like to trade, because you know some people, they're gonna be listening. They're gonna be like, how do I make the money? Like, what should I trade?
I'm big on
things
QQQ
like that. So
right now.
let's talk about that.
That's a tech ETF, right? That got all Facebook. It has
Okay.
Amazon and it has Microsoft, Apple. It's a tech stock, right? So a lot of people don't understand that tech is going to make you the most money, but we make money. The thing about being an option trader is you make money whether the market goes up or down, right? So I'm heavy on QQQ, but you can get in ETFs like SP 500, the SPY. You can get in Amazon. Amazon is now affordable for option trading. It's a lot, but what I trade is affordable, you know, and also people, if you want to jump into options, there's something called paper trading, right? You use it on platform, right? You don't have to jump out and use your money immediately. You can use it paper trading just while you're learning, so you can get the concept down. I just got off a mentorship call with my students, and they're in the process of paper trading so they can have the experience without the risk. It's fake money. It's fake money, but it's a real market.
So it's fake money,
right? You could have seen what you could have happened. You know, you play Monopoly.
Okay.
And you like, I could have had all these properties if it was real life, but it's not. But it's a real market, and you're making trades based on your paper money, right? So, yeah, hey, we ate on QQQ this morning. So I got to, yeah. He crazy.
You're going crazy.
I had to hop on late, but he made some crazy calls for the community. It's in my story. They hit. I had a few people share what they hit, but yeah, we make money in the market whether it's going up or down. See, investors make money, you know, if the stock's going their way. And investing is cool. I have long-term investments. I'm not knocking y'all. I know buy the dip, all that. We could talk that. But if we talking options, right, why not be able to make money on the way down, right? Why not? If something's going down, why not short it, right? Why not being able to say something's going down, I want to make all my money? Because we're in a bear market right now, right? And bear, for everybody to understand, a bull market means going up, a bear market means it's going down. They're saying a recession's coming, right? They're saying a recession's coming. I mean, investors are selling stocks, and the stock market is getting blown out the frame. It's just this crazy. So instead of being like, oh my God, I'm losing so much money, why not make the money way down, right? So that's why I option trade.
All right, so I know some people, they're going to be like, okay, options trading, we in a recession. It sounds too good to be true. And, you know, they see people making thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. Can we talk about, you know, maybe some losses that
so look, here's
before
the
they
thing,
get to that point?
Is you got to understand, I lost $3,000 my first. That's why I preached the paper money. Now, I lost $3K my first option trading. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just guessing. I was gambling, right? I like to play blackjack. I'm a gambler. But the option trading, I found a mentor who taught me you can lose in the market. I'll tell you, was it Friday? No, it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday, I went down like 3K. But, I mean, of course, I got it back. We ain't never worried about that. But you can lose money in the market. Don't risk your mortgage, right? Don't risk your car. No, don't put money up in the market in which that you need, right? You play with these extra funds. You work the extra. If you got a 9 to 5, you work the extra OT. If you're an entrepreneur, you make the extra sale to put inside the market, so you can make sure that you're utilizing something that you can flip, right? A lot of people put money, their savings in money markets and stuff like that. Like, I opened up a money market account just to see what it was going to do. I like to test myself, right? So I opened a money market account. It's been in 2 months. I think I got like 12K in there, and I only made 45 cents of it, right? But I put 12K in the stock market in a month. I'm making close to 20K, right? I'm probably more. I'm really being like, you know, productive, but I'm probably more. So why you sit right there and sit on some money? Money has to be put in a circle in order for it to move. So I'd rather risk my money in the market and make more money versus me sitting in the bank in which I'm letting someone else borrow and I'm getting pennies off of
it. Exactly. No, most definitely. So for those of y'all, if y'all are just hopping in or whatever, We have a
Sunday.
podcast interview. It's dropping on Sunday.
So,
We got all the sauce from T. He was going crazy. I want to just talk about
yeah,
strategy because some people are gambling
yeah,
when they're going in the market.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
touched on it a little bit on the podcast, which they can listen
Look,
to.
I'm
But
gonna,
let's
I'm gonna
let's
be
talk
honest
about
with y'all. I ain't
strategy.
gonna give you all the sauce on the line because the podcast go crazy. He was asking me some crazy questions. I didn't get a 4-week mentorship
You're
on the
right.
podcast. I see the
This is what I'm
trophies in the
saying.
comments. Trophies in the comments. Let's get it. So listen, if you don't have a strategy or a
Yeah.
target, when you get into the market, you're gambling, right? I'm not gambling. I have a target. I have a percentage that I want to, that I know, hey, okay, I can get 5-10% off of this, and I gave this game away. If you start your account with $1,000, if you got a calculator out right now, and you start your account with $1,000, it's going to take you 142 trades. It's 253 trading days in a year. It's going to take you 142 trades to compound that 5% interest to $1 million. Now, I know a lot of people thinking like, you can't hit every day in the market. They say things like that. You can't hit every day in the market, and that is true. But I mean, it's possible. This is a realistic number, right? Same thing with selling. If you find 2,000 people that'll buy, what is it? Is it a $100 product? I can't remember exactly, but that's $1 million. Some people think $1 million is so far from them until you actually sit down and break it down how to get to it. So I just told y'all, if you make 5% of your account on $1,000 and 142 trades, you'll have $1 million. This is really possible. One of my coaches in my program is doing this right now, like and really living it. So I'm seeing it happen. So that's what we have to get. We have to understand that if we can, and I'm in a market less than 30 minutes. It's probably less than an hour, right? So if I can bring in, I try to target 1,500 to 2,000 a day now, but I go back to my $1,000. If I can bring in $1,000 in less than 30 minutes, right? Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? I mean, I'm not knocking nobody with a 9 to 5, but always have a choice, right? Have a choice rather than wake up. If you have a passion for what you do, salute to you.
Yeah.
I never had a passion to, be at the post office. I love my job, but that wasn't a passion of mine. If you gave me a choice to do something else, I would do something else. And I got the choice when I jumped into options. So I decided I wanted to go full on with this, and I was able to teach over 85 people. I'm going for 100. I'm going to have 100 here soon.
Most definitely. All right, so This is the CAT podcast, Consumer Ammunition Tactics. So the foundation is credit. So I want to talk about the importance of credit and getting into the game, because some people don't realize. They're just like, okay, credit. They hear me saying, these laws, 15 USC, all that, or whatever. But you can get money from getting stuff removed, helping people with their credit, and then you can put the money back into the options. Can we talk about maybe funding your account, stuff like that?
Now, it's crazy how stuff line up. I just got some student loans removed just for GP off my stuff. I didn't need them. I got them removed for the simple fact I want my income to debt ratio to show less, so I can go get more cash. Right? Talking crazy?
Dude, crazy. Supposed to not red cup. Go ahead.
Bro, this water, this lemon water. Chill out. So look. So, income to debt ratio, so I can go get more cash. But I'll tell y'all a play I did. So, I first got an Amex card. It was on my business. It's still on my business side. They said I got to keep spending a higher limit. If I spend a higher limit, the highest limit I can go, that's how much they'll say that I need. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to max this out. So I invoiced myself. I understand that they was going to take 3% out of my account, which I invoiced myself $10K. I ended up getting like $9,700. I knew they was gonna tax me for that at the end of the year because technically it's a charge on my account. I kind of thought the other $700 that they probably would, that they probably will possibly tax me. And I'm like, all right, I got $9K to pay. So I was able to flip that $9K, not only make that $9K, make more than that $9K in 30 days, pay that card back, rerun the same play again on my credit card. Right, I never used my cash. I used some credit and some info create a cash flow in my stock account. Too much? Was that too much? Maybe that
was. Hey man, it might be too much, man. Can we talk about, like, you knew what you were doing though, is the thing. Because some people might think like, okay, because I think when people are so hungry to get money, especially now we're in a recession, they're just jumping into anything. Can we talk about the importance of knowing the foundational pieces? Because I'm pretty sure you knew what you were doing.
The blueprint to make money never changed.
That money,
like, people come up with transfer. Like Uber knew read the blueprint of taxis, right? People that come over with transportation business, people that get into trucking, people, the blueprint to make money never changes, right? It's all about you linking with somebody that already went through the trials or error, or somebody knows what they're doing. If you know all these USC codes and I know I can hop on the phone and get some stuff removed from my credit, why not go to you, right? Why, instead of me studying all of this stuff, why not go to you so you can show me, and then this information can kind of make more sense, right? I don't care how much it costs. I think of a faster way to get there in the most easiest way, right? I'm lazy. Bill Gates said I will hire somebody lazy before I hire somebody smart, because a lazy person will find an easier way to do it, right? So I'm lazy. I don't want to read up all this information because I could be wrong. Let me go to somebody, and I found a mentor who was making $5K a day and showed me I am making $5,000 a day outside of my living room. How much do I got to pay you to do that? I thank God that he told me I didn't have to pay him anything. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to find that person who's going to help me get to where I need to go, right? Coaches, mentors matter, right? So my students walk away. I got on live on Facebook last week and people was making money in the comments. Me and Adrian, me and the grind season, we hop on here and we tell trades. But when we tell you to trade, we want you to make sure you see what we see when it's coming so you can make some money. Like it's possible out here, right? So you have to always find and put the work in. A lot of people don't want to put the work in. A lot of people think like this happened overnight. This did not happen overnight. Like I lost $3,000 in the stock market. My mentor passed away. So I could have gave up all in one. Like I could have gave up, like options is not for me. Let me go back to my 9 to 5. It took me having a passion for it and want financial freedom that I jumped in the game. Like, all right, I'm head first. When I realized I was making $280 a day in an 8-hour shift at the post office, that was good money considered to some people. That's $37 an hour. We're talking numbers now. I was bringing in $280 in 2 minutes within the market opening, right? So if I'm bringing in what I make in an 8-hour shift, you got to talk to me different, right? You can't talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
When I'm bringing in what I'm making in an 8-hour shift in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I see the trophy. They drop the trophy.
Put respect on your name. Yeah.
So look. So,
hey man,
I got one day. I was a company man. I'm putting in work. My boss called me like, and it's crazy that I say my boss, but you know what I'm saying? Hold on, nah.
Your coworker.
My boss called. I don't got a boss no more.
We don't got no boss.
I am.
We don't got no boss.
I am the boss. I ain't got a boss, but my boss called me at the time.
Right.
You feel me? I see the trophies in the comments. What's up?
Yeah.
So he called me like, "Hey, you doing such and such?" And I'm like, "Man, nah, you know, I'm gonna run it like this, X, Y, Z." He said, "You need to find another job at Amazon or Walmart. This ain't for you." And I'm laughing because I'm like, you know who you talking to? Like, do you know you talking? I know I make more money than you. Like, I know I get more money than you already. You talking to me crazy. Like, I need you.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, all right. So then it just resonated with me. Like, I'm not coming back to this place. Like, I'm not gonna allow no one to disrespect me at all. As well as God will push you. He will make you uncomfortable. Like, God will make you uncomfortable to force you to do something that's your purpose, right? So never question why. Always wonder, like, okay, what is the reasoning behind this? Like, how am I supposed to maneuver? I didn't know that I would be able to. That next month, like when I was done, I made $20,000. I never made $20,000 in a month of my life. I hit $20,000 right after he said go find another job at Amazon or Walmart. So if I get 20, I can get 30. If I get 30, if I get 40 and 50, so on and so on, right? So when I realized that, I started going hard. It's on the option trading. I'm so good now that I'm showing people, right? I'm challenging myself. I'm gonna make $1,000 a day. This easy, and I'm hitting $1,000 a day. I'm doing my mentorship. The people in the comments know I'm hitting $1,000 a day. I'm showing proof. Like I'm talking about. I'm posting and I'm showing y'all, hey, this is what I hit today. This is what I made today. I always show people because it's people online that be capping. It's people on. They be capping. Oh, I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not living like that. Like I seen you. I met you. You're not really living like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not really like that. So don't on that. Like I'm showing you, I'm really living like that.
Yeah.
And